What? Donald Trump's came out with a new tweet on his Twitter thing. Was it Truth Superman Justice Warrior Trump.com or something? I think that's what it's called. But anyway, let's have a wee look at the crazy man.
To the latest post that President Trump has shared on his Truth social platform. It relates to...
No more than Mr. Nice Guy, motherfuckers. Now, he has posted this. What? I don't know, like... Let me...
In Iran, you can see there quite an eye-catching picture of him superimposed in front of explosions. The caption that goes with it says, Iran can't get their act together. They don't know how to sign a non-nuclear deal. They better get smart soon. President DJT. So, some more recent tweets, I suppose, around Iran. It feels like in some way some of the diplomatic focus has moved away from, of course, a push for talks to resume. But interesting there, quite an eye-catching post from the president. We'll get more analysis on that through the course of the coming hours. But at the same time, we've also heard from the United Nations about what's been happening in Iran. It says that Iran has executed at least 21 people and arrested...
Woo! That's out of order. Iran have executed 21, if they're real figures, and arrested 4,000. Let's do a wee comparison. I mean, God forbid you do a wee bit of comparison on this stuff. So, how many people have been executed in the United States in the last 3 months? You know, that's at the time of this war. And what you'll find, I think it's 7. Hold on, 7. So it's not quite 21, a third. But it's not too shabby. And how many people, this is where the United States excels itself. 4,000 people during the war. US arrests. How many people have been arrested in the United States in the last 3 months? And what you'll find is, well, let's just use... Texas is one state. One state. Oh, I'm doing the order thing. Don't you come near me. You call me lefty. Something such. Well, in January, Texas alone, over 25,000, 23,000. That was just January and February. March data still being finalised. They're still doing a head count. You get my point?
More than 4,000 since the beginning of the war. So that coming into us from the UN. It says at least 9 people have been executed in connection with the January 2026 protests.
Oh, so 9 people have been executed in connection with the protests. The rest are just average executions. You see how you can, like, take figures out of context or just, like, spew figures and they sound really bad? Another wee couple of caveats. I mean, don't look into the Mozart group. It was founded by a retired colonel. Oh no, hold on. Oh shit, have I fucked this up? Right, I've went away from. But the point I was making is the CIA and Mossad, as well as other organisations or proxies, basically Kurdish groups, etc., etc. It's no more than a Google away. Western-backed proxy groups, if not directly, CIA and Mossad assets on the ground. In Iran. So the West keeps parroting, they arrested 30,000 people before the Americans started bombing the shit out of their country. That was like, it was like they were trying to do a Maidan, they were trying to do a colour revolution. These aren't conspiracy theories. These are documented things that have happened, dotted all over, especially around the Caucasus, Georgia, Ukraine as well. Ukraine's the one, to me, that's most notable in the sense that I witnessed that from start to finish. I witnessed I had my eyes, I was listening to both sides of the shite. I seen what was happening and the manipulation, and it's just undeniable. And then when you hear that was the same sort of a MO that was rolled out in the colour revolutions dotted all over kind of the northern the Caucasus and stuff, and in other regions, man, Yugoslavia, all these sort of places that there was this sort of a tug of war between the Soviet Union, the Russian Federation, etc., etc. Just that old Cold War, echoes of the Cold War, tug of war for power in these regions. And you could see how all that stuff was getting rolled out. But there's Donald Trump, man, fucking coming out with his big fucking, that guy is unfucking believable, isn't he? Oh, I've just fucked it. Oh no, haven't I? Get it, got it, good. No more Mr. Nice Guy Iran. Trump's gunning for you. Get it. Got it. Good. Cat cheese. No cats, no cheese were harmed in this filming.